All right, good evening, students, parents, faculty and staff, community members, governing board members McCammett and Papalardo, Chief Academic Officer Jewett, and Superintendent Euster. Welcome to our 2015 Back to School Night. Welcome.
We're here with Mr. Dooley, the principal at Cunha Middle School, as it's back to school night. You can see folks behind him buzzing around the different classrooms. What can the parents expect to see here tonight on your campus, Mr. Dooley?
Well, obviously a fantastic speech and presentation, letting all the parents know what we're up to at Cunha, and letting them know that their students are in very good hands with our staff and teachers. Teachers are ready to talk about some expectations in classrooms tonight, so the parents will be going through really quickly their student schedules. We're giving them only a couple minutes to get to class, so hopefully they're not tardy.
You know, this is always, Mr. Dooley, the start of the school year, a really fun time of the year for students and parents and staff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very energetic. The buzz on campus is amazing, as you can hear behind me. We got the band playing, we got parents talking, we got kids here, there's activities happening. I have no words that really can describe the startup, but very high energy.
Okay, so Science 7. That's the class that you guys are in. This is life science. I get to teach, well, I don't get to teach, but, well, I do teach, but I get to spend and learn and grow with your students. You can see on the tables I placed their textbooks that should have come home today. We will be using these textbooks.
Bacteria, fungi, plants, and animals. And then fourth quarter, we study the human body. So that's a nice end to the year. So it's a really fun year. It's real approachable for the kids. Last year, you guys did a really big Earth model project, which I know is a big effort for families. I want you to be reassured you aren't doing that this year. But there is a small project in the fall, and it's very small, and it should be
with scores. And sure, have they talked about class dojo to you? Like where I keep track of their behavior, and they have little. Sorry, my computer is actually off right now because it turns off automatically because of that. You know, there's like a mandate where computers turn off after 12 hours or something. And I've been here for 13 hours. So, writing, like I said, we're doing the 6th period.
But Cunha has someone that will open up the door and be here for about 10 minutes at the end of the school day. So your student, when they're coming to pick up their instrument, which as they have them next week, they should really take them home every day, or at least every couple of days. They can come here and pick it up at the end of the day. So parents are worried, oh my God, my kid has to carry the trombone around all day. There's lockers for each of them, and they can come pick it up at the end of the day. As far as dropping it off, it's easy because they have first grade. So they just bring it to you, okay? And that's the drop off.
You know, it's easy if they have a glue stick, then they can do it right away. I do provide glue sticks, but they take a while to pass around to the various students. Colored pencils would be great because when we're doing the interactive notebook, we do tend to color things just to help those words pop out or that activity stand out. Any questions about what the students are required to have, or not required but recommended to have?
The opportunity to type in class. All of our classes now have Chromebooks. If you were not aware, they can be a little challenging to pick on. The keyboards are small. And then they're able to go to the library to print up their essays. So there's a lot of support in terms of doing formal writing work.
everything is better when they work with it. This also is something great that they can carry with them and great. Last year, one of our 7th grade teachers actually had one of her students' high school siblings stole it for a week to study for a test up in 9th grade. So, you know, we're going to cover a lot of the plot elements, a lot of literary elements and things.
Y también, después de que tengamos estas 3 cosas, llamamos a los papás para que ellos nos den su opinión, si están de acuerdo con la reclasificación o no.
And then if you want to know where your students are, you have to ask them. Like following directions, not goofing off, that counts as participation to me. So 30% tests and quizzes. I do have like vocabulary tests. We're gonna have the first one this week.
and other quizzes later, probably reading quizzes, because we haven't really read anything major yet. So classwork is
It's
20.
nice and dark, so there's going to be no reason not to pay attention to what's going on. Real quickly, the only thing you need in this class of students is a 3-subject notebook, and I'm sure you already know about that. But this is it. Everything they do goes in this. If I'm supposed to get a student up to 3 weeks in, where's it go? It's like in the notebook. Everything. So what you're going to see is any work they do, any handouts they do.
And study for tests down the road. And they use those notes sometimes in their journal the next day to help them write a summary. And when they're writing a summary the next day in their journal, they're reinforcing what they've learned the day before, but they're also testing themselves on the quality of their notes. And so it informs them, did they take the right kind of notes to help them write a summary? And what can we tweak to make that more meaningful? To make them
Daily schedule, warm up, some type of warm up or review from the day before. What did we learn yesterday? Some vocabulary work. The book is filled with vocabulary, of course. Section notes, lesson for the day. Group work, like I said earlier. Worksheets, video. Could be a movie related to what we're doing. And quizzes, tests, obviously follow.
Homework, they shouldn't be doing a ton of reading. We want to do a lot of the reading at home. And the homework, we're not going to spend a lot of time going over homework in class. The reason being is we have that homework help. They will have the answers provided at home, and it will tell them step by step how to get there. When we're in class, we have like checkpoint problems that we will actually go through. We'll do daily openers with those problems, and then we work through the
way out. They were supposed to bring it back signed, like another copy is there. It's also, it should also be in their school locker, so that's there as well. But they're with me for a quarter. We're doing the 7th grade wheel a little bit different this year, so they, I guess, got 4 classes, but there are actually 6 classes. They just don't have all 6. So they were. The idea was to.
The first thing you do when you come into class is.
Look how we get on.
You want to show them Laura? So the first thing when all the kids come into class is they come over here and get some safety glasses on, because we really want to be safe in here. Lots of tools and stuff.
It's not an elective in the sense you don't get to choose. You can if you want to be in it, you can. But if you would prefer to, we do choose kids to go in with us. And what we do is we try and choose kids.
Sometimes a student will say, well, let's see, the 3 + 5 worked, but it didn't work for the other one, so let me go back and think about what this could be and what this could be as well. And then we have them talk, oh, you can't see a darn thing, can you? I haven't in class, because, okay. So.
Pretty scary. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what your kids can expect to do during the course of this year. For the last week and a half, we've been doing fitness testing. We will probably finish up with that on Monday or Tuesday. Starting next week, your kids will get the opportunity to play some volleyball inside the gymnasium. So we're looking forward to that. Typically what happens, we spend about